Welcome to day 3. We're thinking a lot about spring, and we know tomorrow we're going to get a snow, and people always ask me, is that going to affect their plants? And I always say, nature has a way. It knows that it's going to snow, sometimes freezes, and things like crocus or these daffodils, they'll come through perfectly well. They're very accommodated for it, and we shouldn't have to worry about any of our plants with this little bit of Mother Nature coming to us. I think this spring is going to be one of our best springs ever because we had a really warm winter with a lot of rain, and plants that probably have struggled in the past are going to do fantastic. This is going to be one of the best springs to get out and observe and take a look at what Mother Nature is providing you. Here we are in East Rock Park. One of the questions I get all the time is when can I plant my grass seed and plant my garden? And so dandelions are the true harbingers of spring. So I had to actually search around a little bit. We're at the edge of East Rock Park, as I was saying, and a full southern facing spot. And it means that the soil temperature here is 50 to 55 degrees. And so this soil would be okay for planting your grass seed. Most people's yards are not warm enough yet, and Mother Nature will tell you that through something called Phenology, which is basically when certain plants are in bloom, they let you know that the soil temperatures are correct to do other things. Lilacs are another plant that is great for phenology. The idea is that when they're in bloom, right after they finish blooming is a perfect time to plant all your tender perennials and annuals, because that's when basically we know frost has ended. A lot of times it's hard to know when is going to be that last state of frost, but lilacs are a great indication. Yeah. So I picked this on the back, or clipped it on the back side of my house. This is Shad Blow, also known as serviceberry or amelanchier. For a phenology standpoint, this is very interesting because it's a New England native, and when the shad blow is in bloom, the shad fly is out, and the shad are running in the Connecticut River. And if you go over to the Connecticut River, you'll see lots of shad fry, where you can go and get a nice meal with some light flaky shad. And one of the more interesting things nowadays is that everybody has their iPhone and they're taking pictures of plants. So I've been taking pictures of crocus. The first crocus to bloom in my yard every year, I would actually take a picture of, and I could go back through my phone and see how it's changed from year to year. In some years I've been able to get pictures in February, and some not to the end of March. So I would encourage you all to get out and find something in your yard that you love and just take a picture of it each year when it begins to bloom. And you can look forward to that year after year when that blooms, or when the first leaves turn different colors in the fall, or the first snowfall. Anything like that that just connects you to nature. Hope you're well. Thanks.